Hey guys, I wanted to walk you through how I deal with the vibrant color issue with Tumblr. As you probably already know, Tumblr has issues with various reds and blues in animated GIFs. And the best way to deal with them is to mute the colors rather than just desaturate the whole thing. So first I'll show you how I do that with the blues. It's pretty simple. Just go to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, Selective Color, and change the colors to blues, and make the Cyan and Magenta negative 100%. Now move your selective color layer all the way to the top. And voila. That's all it takes. If blues are your issue, that should fix it. I don't think I've ever had a time where it hasn't done the trick. So let's do that again, except this time let's make it an action so it can be even quicker. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and make a new action set, and I'm going to call it Tumblr. We go to new action, call it mute blue, and then we do what we just did. Blues, cyan, magenta, move to the top. This time though, I'm going to select all the frames, turn it off, and then turn it back on. That's just because every once in a while I have new layers visible in all frames turned off. And had I not done the on-off thing, it wouldn't have shown up on all the layers, after one, or whichever one I had selected at the time. Anyway, simple as that. Go ahead and demonstrate how quick it is now that you have the action. Just click on the mute blue, click play, and that's it. Now, more challenging one, red. So for this, we're going to do select. Actually, first of all, you want to make sure your foreground is set to red, bright red. So 255 on the red, 0 on the green, 0 on the blue. Now we go to select, color range, change the fuzziness to about 65, because if you have it on 200, it'll start picking up on skin tones. So 165 seems nice. Click OK. Go to Image, Adjustments, Black and White. Click OK. And we'll go ahead and deselect. So really it was just these little red squares that were causing the issue. You can see before, bright red, after, they're nice and gray. And it didn't affect any of the skin tones here. Now the problem is, you'd have to do that for each individual frame, and that's not fun. So I spent a few hours of my life figuring out how to code in Adobe Photoshop. By the way, it is absolutely friggin' miserable. Those undocumented, ungodly crap. Anyway, I made a script called run action multiple times. So grab that. I'll put a link in the description. You're going to want to paste it to your scripts folder. On my machine, it's in C program files, Adobe Photoshop CS 64-bit, presets, scripts. It's in different places on different machines, different operating systems. I'll also try to include the instructions on where to find yours. So after you paste it in there, you have to restart Photoshop. Now we can run actions multiple times, but we need an action to start with. So let's make an action out of the muting the red that we just did. So call it mute red. Select color range. Do the 165. Got the reds already. It remembers. Click OK. Image adjustments. Black and white. Default is fine. Okay. And make sure to deselect the selection afterwards. You can click the marquee and then click outside of the image somewhere, and that'll do it. Now hit stop there. And we're going to need something to advance the frame and also select the back layer. So let's make a new action, call it next frame, back layer. And select the next frame, just hit the little menu item, go to next frame. I'm not sure how to do this with a mouse, so I'm going to do it the way I normally do it with the keyboard, and that's by hitting Alt and left square bracket. And that does select backward layer. I hit stop. Okay, so let's in the history just go all the way back. So we're on layer 1, we're on frame 1. Let's go ahead and run our actions multiple times. So you go to scripts, file, scripts, run action multiple times. And these are the ones we made, so mute red, and then next frame, back layer. Unfortunately, scripts don't have any knowledge of animations yet in Photoshop. So this will remember how many times you ran it last time. So if you ran it only 2 times, but wanted to run it for as many layers as you had, you can click Use Layer Count. That bumps it up to 54. And then you can check this to only have one history state rather than, this would be 108 history states that would be stuck in your history, and that's no good. Alright, click Run, and it will run these 2 actions 54 times. And unfortunately it does take a while, but not too long. Anyway, there we go. All those offensive reds are now muted. And that should upload to Tumblr. It will upload to Tumblr. In this particular situation anyway. I haven't tested it a lot, but the GIFs that I've had troubles with reds in the past seem to upload just fine using this method. Anyway, like I said, I'll try to put all the information I can in the description, and also in my GIFing guide on wrestlingwithtext.com. So I'll see you guys later.